Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Have a good day wherever you are. Thank you for tuning in to today's video. This video was made for the assignment for interpreting class, specifically for the note taking assignment. So this is my notes. Actually, this is the final version of my notes. Uh, the original notes are these ones. As you can see, a lot more messy, a lot less readable, but I did some fiddling. I changed it up a bit to make it more readable. Anyway, continuing on. The short audio was I believe, 2-minute audio. It was about Halloween, and I shall start. The video starts with saying that this time of year is the time of year for spooky traditions, the time for trick or treating, the time for dressing up, the time for pumpkin carving and scary stories. And then another another sound voice asks, "Yeah," and then the speaker continues with, "Why? Why is that?" The speaker continues, "It actually came from a tradition called Samhain. It's spelled Samhain, but it's actually Samhain. It came from the Celtic or Celts, and it's still celebrated to this day. And there's some spooky ghost sound effects in the background. It's a time of day. It's a time of year where the gap between our world and the spirit world is thin, so the spirits can roam through our world, so to speak. This also stems from the Christian tradition, which is the Saints' Day, and this is the hallowed eve before the Saints' Day. Another tradition that happens on Halloween is trick or treating. Trick or treating. Trick or treating, trick or treating. Yes. It came from the medieval era, specifically medieval England. It is when people would go door to door offering prayers for food, and this traditionally called souling. It happens on Souls Day, where people would pray for their loved ones for food. And this is the British tradition that went through the Victorian eras, and it still happens to this day. Next is the costumes. Now, costumes also come from the Celts, where they wear spooky costumes to scare away evil spirits. And then the next is pumpkin carving. Pumpkin carving is first made to scare a spirit called Jack. That's why they call it jack-o'-lantern, I guess. It came from the area of Ireland. It came from Ireland, where they originally carved turnips, if I'm not mistaken. And then in the 19th century, the Irish people moved to America, where they found that pumpkin was easier to farm. And this was continued by the speaker asking if she did an okay job with her carving. Anyway, thank you very much for listening to my video, and have a nice day.